going on, guys? A lot of people feel like in 2025, it's impossible to find a wife. So you know what I got you guys with? Not one, not two, but three of the best places to find women for guys in tech. This is from my opinion. And number three, I actually used to find my wife. But not only where, but I'm also gonna show you how, meaning what I would do at each of these places, because the different places actually have different ways to interact with women at these places. Let's get straight into it. Number one, you might have heard it before, but it's church. Here's the reason. So we're looking for a wife, right? And especially me being a man of faith, a man of belief, you want to find a woman not at a club, not at a wild party, but a church is a lot safer of an environment. Just because they go to church does not mean that they're going to fit what you're looking for. But I do believe that environments do entail that that the likelihood of you finding what you're looking for is a lot higher. So if I'm at church and I'm finding a woman there, here's what I would do. Step one, I would not be too direct in approaching her. Here's what I mean. I would start off with just having a conversation. You know what I'm saying? And then see where it goes. Church is more of a low-key play, and that's super important to differentiate, because at some of these other places, the play's gonna be more direct or more upfront, like the next place I'm gonna talk about. But when you're at church, you wanna have more of a chill vibe. You wanna talk to them and then look for signals. Certain signals can be like their eyes. When they're talking to you, they're really making direct eye contact, but that's not the only thing we're talking about. We're talking about when you guys are having that direct eye contact, you can really see her body language. It maybe really opens up towards you, right? But just because she's doing so she could be kind, it doesn't mean she's into you. But you want to continue to have conversations, and you want to really look at the vibe of how the conversation is going. Because oftentimes when women are interested in men, they will find some way to let them know. But as guys, I've been bad at this at a certain point in the past. We have times can be oblivious to what they're actually trying to let us know. So if you look for how the language is, you look for how the energy is, for lack of better terms, how the vibe is when you're talking to her, that can really let you know a lot. And keep in mind, it's church, so you definitely don't want to be that guy that's over there like just going after all these girls at church. Definitely not what we're talking about. But while you're being a man of faith, you're working on your relationship with God. I don't see anything wrong with having a chill vibe and talking to women that are at church. I mean, they're there. They're single. They want husbands. You want wives? Why not? But this is totally different for number two. And what number two is socials. So keep in mind, a social is totally different from a wild party or the club, right? Socials where, for example, you can be invited. Like the group I'm in, they have socials, right? If you don't know any socials, hey, join the school community, we'll put you on some game. But as far as socials come, it's pretty much where people are interacting. People of typically a certain class. And what I mean is not everyone gets invited to all socials, but you want to be to a social, for example, maybe a social for people in tech where they get invited to, a social for people, maybe higher earners, you know what I'm saying, are being invited to. But you want to be invited to a social of a certain caliber to where odds are the people that are there are more vetted. It's not just anybody and everybody's pulling up or showing up, right? Doesn't mean you're always going to find exactly the right person you're looking for, but the odds are a lot higher, because keep in mind, we're not looking just for numbers, we're looking for quality, the certain quality of women. And oftentimes higher quality women go to higher quality places, you know what I'm saying? And at the social, that's where you want to be way more direct, right? What you want to do is when you're looking at someone at the social, you want to be super direct with them. You don't want to be super weird and awkward, but that's why it's something you want to kind of hit and move on. When I say hit and move on, I mean that's what the energy is. You walk up to a social, you're doing your thing. Don't be a creep, don't be looking at them the whole time. But if you see someone that's standing by herself, she catches your attention, approach her. You know what I'm saying? If you're with a group of friends, let your friend know, hey man, I'll be right back, give me 1 second. You see that lady, go ahead and approach that lady and start off a conversation. I feel like when you're talking to women, the goal shouldn't be in the back of my mind, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna ask her out. I think the goal would be I'm gonna talk to her. Think about conversations kind of like sales for qualifying, you know what I'm saying? I want you guys to switch your whole framework, your whole psychology when talking to women, because you want to go in with the angle of I'm gonna have a conversation and see if she's qualified, see how it goes. She might hit you with the I have a boyfriend response. If you're just having a conversation, cool, you know what I'm saying? But if you're having a conversation, it's going super well. If she's interested in you, she'll continue to talk to you. If she's not interested in you, you'll notice she'll end the conversation. And that's the best way I like talking to women, because it doesn't make me as awkward. It doesn't make me have a lot of pressure because I'm really trying to ask them out. I'm just having a conversation. And if the cards align, get their contact info. There you go. Then move on to the next step, see where it goes. But let's get right into number three. conferences. Absolute gem. Here's actually where I met my wife. And at the end of your conference in 2022, she was standing with her friend. They were both wearing a blue dress. I literally approached them and I said, "Hey ladies, I see you guys killing in your blue dress. Keep doing your thing." That's literally the line that I used. I said that thing right there. And then afterwards, my wife, I was about to just dip out. She kind of grabbed me, or she grabbed me, not kind of grabbed me. She grabbed me. She was like, "Hey, what's your name?" Once she asked what my name was, I knew that was time to go have a conversation. And that's what I'm talking about, because women are not interested in you. They're not going to want to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? So she doesn't want to talk to you. That's okay. That's part of having a conversation with people, because you have to get in your mind that you're not for everyone. Doesn't matter how good you look, how bad you look. You have people that are for you, people that are not for you. So the thing is, unless you actually get outside your comfort zone and have these conversations, you're never going to know. But you don't want to be too awkward. So at a conference, that's the energy that I would have. I would go ahead, I would give a compliment, and I would keep it pushing. Doesn't mean you can't continue a conversation, but after you give the compliment, look at their reaction, and you really just have to go based on that. If they look disgusted, bro, keep it pushing, man. You're just not their type, and it's okay. Like, you're not for everyone, so don't feel too offended. Like, if anything, thank yourself, because now you know. But give a compliment, keep it light. It can be something that's a little like, "Hey, like, you look good," but not too much you look good to where it's kind of icky, just in case you're not their type. You know what I'm saying? So that's the approach that I would use at conference, and that's the actual line that I use to pick up my wife. You know what I'm saying? Not pick up it, to approach my wife. So yeah, guys, these are the 3 places that I would highly recommend people that are in tech can go to and definitely see benefit from, because I feel like these places are not too high pressure, but at the same time, you do have to step outside your comfort zone and just have a conversation, because you want to switch your whole mindset. Instead of, "I'm going to ask her out," that's not the goal. The goal is to have a conversation, and based on a conversation, ask for information. That's a lot less pressure. But you guys stay blessed. You guys take it easy. Let me know if you want me to expand on things on the 3rd point or any of these other points. And if you guys are interested in joining a community where guys are looking to become husbands God called them to be, step away from toxic dating patterns, join a school community. Other than that, you guys stay blessed. You guys take it easy.